Good morning, y'all. This is my Saturday look. Hazel and I got up early, of course. Um, First of all, I'm going to say before somebody has a chance to make a remark about it, when I share things with y'all, it is not for me to get attaboys or pats on the back. It's merely to share with you what's going on in my life. It's to help you, maybe, to make you think about something that maybe you hadn't thought about, um, how to do things, um, which most of you already know. But I hope you'll, take these videos in the spirit that they are meant to be. Now, the reason that I preface that is this morning our tree trimmers are back. Y'all, it's made a lot of difference in the amount of weeds that, not weeds, leaves. So they had stopped at the edge of my property where mine and Leo's meet. So they're back today, and they actually dropped, not, yeah, dropped a branch on top of the cottage, and I was back there answering comments. But anyway, um, it just occurred to me that there are so many service people out there that never interact with the public when they're doing their jobs. We've covered policemen before, first responders. Um, So, what that prompted me to do is I'm making cookies. And I'm going to give a big batch of cookies to their supervisor. Um, Whenever I get a chance, I do thank them for what they're doing. Um, it's important. Do you remember back in the day on the holidays, we would leave a bag of M&Ms with a little thank you card or note to our postman inside our mailboxes? It's kind of like that. And I think that in our busy lives, uh, and so many of the times it's like me, 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 me. And we forget to reach out to those people that are doing pretty much a thankless job. They get paid, yes, probably not as much as they're worth, but I remember when people used to thank me for the job that I did, and it touched my heart. When I was a property manager, occasionally a resident would write me a little letter of appreciation, and they would also send one to the corporate office. You guys, man, that meant so much to me. And so I just thought, I'm not doing anything. I'll just whip up a little batch of cookies for these guys and let them, and it won't be from me, it will be from us. Now, there are a couple of people in our park that are just troublemakers. They call the city about every little thing and make a complaint. I don't get that, you guys. I just don't get that. There's making a complaint, and then there is discussing something uh, in a nice way. I don't understand why people think that you get more out of making a big complaint. So, that said, First of all, I have a couple other little things that are, inconsequential. But here's my first batch of cookies. Now, I didn't have a whole lot of cookie dough left at the end, so I'm making Chico a giant cookie. Now, y'all know that's Leo's kid who put my hose bib in the backyard for me. So, I just wanted to these are stupid things, y'all, but they just pop into my little brain cell and I feel like I have to get them out. Okay. Now, I have started using glass jars for a lot of things. You guys, back in the day, when I was married and when I had a good job and all of that, I was not too concerned. I did like to recycle and I did like to donate. But when I wanted something for my home, I just went out and got it. So now I'm trying to be frugal. And this is a really cool jar, you guys. It has the ounces. I don't know if you can see that. If I cover it up, can you see it better? But it's really cool. And this is a Classico spaghetti sauce jar. And I never noticed them putting the ounces before. And on the outside, it says Atlas Mason. I love this jar. Now, this one even has a wider, larger opening than my strawberry jam. Now, does that mean I'm going to buy a bunch of spaghetti sauce jars? No. But I did save this one. Oops. Okay. Now, this one that I put walnuts in, I need to refill it. And I've got one that I've taken the labels off. This one, I just washed it, sterilized it, and threw my nuts in there. But I'm going to show you a little something that this will work for, I better back up. This will work for anything that's not liquid. If you find yourself needing a funnel and you don't have one, this will work with flour, with sugar, with nuts, anything that's not wet or really moist. So now I've just taken a sheet out of my little notebook, but you can definitely make a bigger funnel out of a larger sheet of paper or even a thin piece of some type of cardboard. So you just take a corner and you just kind of roll it up like this. Now, once you get it rolled, you can see how this looks. It has this opening right here, and this is smaller. But if you release it a little bit, you can make the opening larger. And this really, really helps when, I'm going to see if I can do this, when you're trying not to make a mess. Now, y'all know I am the queen of mess makers, but let's see how this works. Really nicely. There's not one stray nut on my countertop. So, that's a very simple little thing. But I love it when my brain cell. Now, I used to use this a lot. Like, if I was at a friend's house and I was helping them with something and we needed a funnel and they didn't have one. And the wide mouth funnels are pretty expensive. But, okay. So, that's enough of that. Let me check this batch of cookies right quick. Almost. By the time I finish up this video, they'll be ready. Now, y'all have seen me. I've showed you these little, they're called bulldog clips. Now, I'm looking to see if I have a big one in here. Now, this is well, they're all store-bought, but I mean, we can buy these clips. This is my favorite. I had 2 of them and I broke one. But these come in different sizes, and you can get a lot of them that are not really expensive. I happen to have these because, y'all, when I lost my job, before I actually went on disability, I kept a lot of office products because I just knew I was gonna go back to work. So I kept a lot of stuff, Post-it notes, these little clippies, push pins, pens, and little by little, I donated them because it was becoming, after 2 years, apparent that I was not going to get hired for another office job, no matter how much I tried. Even with temp services, I couldn't get a job. But anyway, enough of the little pity party. This one is strong, and I like that. And it has a magnet on it. So, just some little goofy stuff, you guys. So, I got to get those cookies out, do something fun today, and I'll talk to you later. Bye now.